Hello everybody, live on YouTube from the New York Auto Show, the Honda booth. I'm going to walk you guys around some of the exciting new cars they have here. And we're going to start with the Civic Si. Why? Because they brought the Civic Si back after a one-year hiatus. It is now built off the 10th gen platform. The rear exhaust coming right out the center. A nice little spoiler. The Si is going to come in two different body styles, the two-door and the four-door. The two-door is going to be much more aggressive. I'm going to show you guys that in just a moment. Here is the four-door. See if I can get this started up for you, or at least turned on so you can see it. That's what the startup screen looks like. Pretty wicked. All red gauges, only a manual, and a new sport button. And this new sport button is going to be pretty cool. It's going to change the suspension, the steering, and the throttle response. 1.5 turbo under the hood, putting out 205 horsepower, 195 foot-pounds of torque. There's some more information on it here you guys can check out. Hey Juan, thanks for checking in. And yes, I am going to get to the Type R. I'm going to show a couple cars before the Type R. I'm going to gain a little bit of viewers here. Then it's going to be the Type R, which is right back there. And show the two-door on the Si. Dun, 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 dun. Much more aggressive rear spoiler. Regular coupe styling up front with a little bit more black. The only option on the Si, so you guys know, we're going to be a tire option available very soon. But I've also heard some talk about an HFP setup, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. But here is those seats, Si seats. So it's a tuned suspension, a helical limited slip up front, so this car is going to handle amazingly well. Real exciting to drive. And yes, I'm at the New York Auto Show, so Honda has many of their other products out here, but you guys have seen all the other products that Honda has. What you guys really want to tune in for would be the Si, the Clarity family, I'll show you in a minute, and this. Take a look at that. Production version Honda Civic Type R. This will be the most powerful Civic, most powerful Honda ever brought to the U.S. Take a look at this. All the aero is functional. This rear wing is sick. Check this thing out. It's huge. There's really two wings. There's a small little wing here and then a big one back here. Get a little better height angle here for you. A couple of things you guys are asking about. You're curious on if this is going to have a sunroof. It is not. Type R's don't have a sunroof. And this is also going to be a 4-passenger vehicle. 20-inch rims with some crazy rubber on it. Look at those things. 245 30/20s. Brembo brakes up front, 13.8 inches. I'm going to show you guys the inside of this one as well, but it's built off the Touring, off the hatchback Touring, so it is going to be a Touring trim. It's only one trim available. It's going to have everything on it: navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It is a beauty. Guys, keep the comments going. I want to do this video live on YouTube today to get some initial reaction of what you guys want to see when I do a full video tomorrow. These Type R seats, check these things out. They are heavily bolstered. I mean, look at how thick that is on that side. It's huge. They have the holes here. You want to put a seat belt in there, a race seat you can. This is production. This is number 7. Production number 7, 007. So to come across the front, let's see if we can get this to power up here. You guys want to see this, I'm sure. Check this out. Honda. There's one press. There's 2 presses. There we go. Comes up Type R in the back. 6-speed, super short shifts. 6-speed is the only transmission available. It's going to have 3 different driving modes if you guys are curious. It's going to have the Plus R mode, which is the track mode, the normal regular mode, and comfort mode. And this is going to change, okay, then focus. This is going to change the suspension, it's going to change the steering and the throttle response. I love the steering wheel. Nice flat on the bottom and nice round all the way around with these red inserts. It really, the carbon fiber look inlay looks beautiful. The stereo system is it's gonna be a navigation. It's only gonna come way, but it's 540 horsepower with 12 speakers. You heard it right, 540 with 12 speakers. Check this out. I love these belts. These seat belts are red, and the same thing in the back. I'll show you the back right now. Actually, let me just climb back here. Do it that way. Red seat belts in the back, and again, they have the center console, so it is only a 4-passenger. Let's pop open the hood. Let's see what we got underneath. There's some specs for you guys to check out. Okay. Let's open up this hood here. There she is. That's production. 2-liter turbo with VTEC. Earth-Dreams technology. 306 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. That's that air scoop up front is functional to remove some of the heat from the engine compartment. And then these runners that go out the side can dissipate the water that might come inside there. It's got all the red badging, all the Type R badging. Give you one more shot, walk around here so you guys can see it in all its beauty. You want me to put my fist in the exhaust? I can do that. I can definitely do that. You guys want to see exactly how big this exhaust is in the back? Here we go, check this out. So here's the exhaust, and that's as far as I can get. So there you go, you got about, and the center one's a little bit smaller, not much. And then that one, there's 3 exhausts. These 2 are going to be our main exhaust, and then to help with sound and droning, that's going to be the center exhaust. So a lot of people are asking, you know, the differences between the Euro style and this one, and essentially the new Civic is going to be almost the same. You know, they're going to have some parking sensors back here in Europe, but other than that, it's going to be the same engine, same transmission, same body. And then from last year's Type R, that 3rd exhaust pipe is going to help with some of the droning, and then the comfort mode is also going to help with some of the drivability because it was a little bumpy. So coming around, guys, we are not done yet. We're coming around, and back in the background, you guys can see Honda Clarity, and Honda just announced the Clarity family, and this is for the very first time at this event. And I have a friend here, Natalie, that's going to help talk a little bit about it.
Hey there.
How are you?
Good.
This is really weird because I'm used to being on that side of the camera, and I'm on this side of the camera, which is weird. So I'm over it, though. I'm okay. So Natalie, show us a little bit. So you guys announced 3 new Clarities.
Yes.
Can you go through them for us and kind of explain a little bit about each one?
Yeah, so it's a 3-in-1 platform. So we have fuel cell, battery electric, and plug-in hybrid. So the fuel cell actually has been out for a little bit. We started deliveries in December 2016, and we have about 100 of them cruising around in California. And so today in the New York Auto Show, we had the world debut of the other 2 variants, which is the electric and the plug-in hybrid. So right here is the plug-in hybrid, which comes in this awesome green, which is specific for this car.
So when you say plug-in hybrid, it takes gasoline?
Yes.
And you can plug it in?
Yes.
So both of them?
Yes, and what's really cool is that it has the longest all-electric range in its segment.
Which is?
42.
42.
42. So the longest range of any mid-size plug-in hybrid today.
Because this fits 5 people.
This fits 5 people.
So
it's a very large Sedan, bigger than Accord for Honda folks.
Wait, this is bigger than the
This
Accord.
interior space is bigger than Accord.
What about the EV? Same?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
Very nice. So do you have to plug this in, or can you just keep putting gas in and not worry about the plug-in
Yeah,
part?
so here you go. As you can see, it has 2 little spots here and then special badging.
Got
so
it.
you plug it in.
I love it.
It has 330 overall driving range once it's gasoline engine kicks in.
Okay.
But most people can probably fully function off just the all-electric range of 42 miles.
That, yeah, and then you never
workplace charging at home.
and you never had to put gas in it.
Yeah. But
That's pretty awesome.
For those longer road trips, like say you want to head to Phoenix, you want
Yeah.
to head to Vegas, it's no issue, it's no compromise because the gasoline counterpart kicks in.
I love it. Absolutely love it. But that's not the only one you brought.
That is not the only one we brought here today.
You brought the fuel cell.
So we have the fuel cell.
And you guys have seen the fuel cell around a little bit. There are about, what you said, about 100 of them running around
there's about
California.
100 around California.
And
so we have
what powers this, so they know? What kind of gas do you put in this?
Oh, hydrogen fuel.
That's cool.
Yep. So over here, same thing. You know, it's all the Clarities kind of have their own signature styling touches. So there's a lot of aerodynamics, a lot of different air vents that you're not going to see on the electric.
Okay.
So even though they're all part of the same family, they have their little differences. And this is Bordeaux Red, which takes kind of the history of the SCX Clarity, which was the previous generation, which had the same kind of signature red, which is special for this car. You're not going to see it on any other Honda. So what's cool is that we've been working on fuel cells for a while. This is our 4th fuel cell vehicle with the largest deployment. So we have 12 dealerships which have been trained in this car so they can fix them, service them, and everything like that. So that's pretty neat.
Love it.
And
that's
powered
yes.
with hydrogen fuel. So you go to a hydrogen fueling station, and it's a very little to no learning curve. You have your normal hose and nozzle like a petrol station. So you go up to the pump, and the car actually speaks to the station. So it knows when it's full, it knows what pressure it needs. And essentially you just plug in. It's 3 to 5 minutes refueling, which is the same as petrol. You hang it back up, you get your receipt, and you're on your way to work, the gym, or wherever you're off to.
People are asking about pricing. Has pricing been released for?
So pricing for both the plug-in hybrid and the electric comes in about the mid-30s. So it'll be very affordable. And this is actually one of our most premium Honda products today. Honda Sensing Standard. The interior cabin's very luxurious.
I've sat in the fuel cell.
Yep.
It was amazing. Like all the windows are auto up, auto down.
Yeah,
like they did some things that aren't in any other Honda.
Exactly. And so fuel cell actually gets heads-up display. That's a Honda first application in the U.S.
I didn't know that.
And that's
very cool.
As you know, heads-up display is something that you see in premium luxury cars.
Of course. And these are the 2 you brought, but there's a third one behind me.
Yes.
And that third one
This
I
is
showed
the
for a
electric.
second,
So
but
here's
this is full electric.
It's special badging.
That's
And
awesome.
What's cool about this car is that, as you can see, it comes in this bright blue, and that's
Love
taking
it.
the history from our Fit EV. So pretty neat there.
Same basic technology as the Fit EV. You can plug it into your house.
Plug
It's
it in.
full electric.
Yes.
But this holds 5 people comfortably.
It holds 5 people, so it's a very spacious electric sedan. So
I love it.
It's kind of Honda is addressing a white space. Because
Oh, yeah.
typically you see electric sedans being pretty small, smaller compact size. And so each Clarity has different wheels. So this is special for the electric. As you can see, fuel cell's a little different. So
I
there's
love
a
it.
little bit of, again, styling cues. Front fascias vary, tail lamps vary, and
So
their
they're not all the
wheels.
same.
They're not all the same.
They're all a little
A
different.
little
and unique.
different.
I love
They
it.
all have their little bit of an identity to them.
Cool. Well, tomorrow we're going to be talking. I'm going to do a full walk around for
Sure.
YouTube. I just want to do a live video and just kind of give people kind of an overview. Let me get you on this side. Much better. An overview of what they're like. So thank you for your time.
Yeah,
I
of
really
course.
appreciate it. I
It
look
was
forward,
fun.
I look
We'll
forward to
chat
seeing you tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes, we will. A lot more.
Tune in tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. And I'm going to finish this off by asking you guys a question. What are you most excited about? We looked at the Type R. We looked at the Si, 2-door and 4-door. We looked at the Clarity. We talked to Natalie. What gets you guys most revved up? Like, what do you guys are most excited to go out to dealerships and see? Leave it in the comments below, along with any other questions you guys might have about all of these awesome, awesome vehicles. Thanks for tuning in. YouTube Live is something that I just started doing recently. Let me know in the comments too if you guys like the YouTube Live, if you'd rather everything a little bit more edited and slowed down, and I don't know. I like this because I can react to some of your questions. So when you guys ask me questions, I can get back to you. So hey, thank you much. As always, from the New York Auto Show, let me get a good shot here so I can do this properly. From the New York Auto Show, I'm the Honda Pro, and now you're in the know.